Today, we're talking about one of the biggest changes to rank play recently, the new Lane Matchmaking system. It promised to fix a lot of headaches, but did it deliver? Let's break it down. Before the system, the rank draft phase could be a chaotic mess. You know the drill. Everyone instantly locking marksman, or multiple players fighting for the jungler type of drama. Or even worse, someone going AFK because they didn't get their preferred role. It was a gamble on who gets the first slot, and most of the time, it doesn't end well for the S5. The new Lane Matchmaking system aimed to solve these exact problems. By allowing us to pre-select two preferred lanes before matchmaking, it significantly reduce those annoying lane conflicts. You're less likely to find yourself in a team with 3 gold laners or 2 mid laners. It brings a much needed sense of order to the draft, allowing for smoother hero selection and ideally better team compositions from the get-go. For roamers, there's even been some love with extra protection points, which is a nice touch. And let's not forget the end of the dreaded double retribution. Now, only the assigned jungler can take it, making the composition much clearer. Now, while the intentions were good, the implementation has definitely had its bumps. The biggest complaint we're hearing from players is still about not getting their preferred lane. Even with 2 selections, many players are finding themselves consistently forced into their secondary role. It feels like you're constantly adjusting, even when the system is supposed to be helping you get your preferred role. Another significant issue is the minimum 2 lanes requirement. Many players, especially those who specialize in a single role, find this frustrating. They want to just queue for one lane and wait, even if it means longer queue times. Picture this, you're a mythic gold laner with a 7% win rate on your Mia. You queue for gold and mid. And bam! You're stuck on mid for the 5th time this evening. But that's not all, because even with the lane assignment, we're still seeing prevalent role stealing and intentional mispicks. Like this Hanabi Roamer, a classic example of a pick that just doesn't work for the role. Or how about this Sun in the gold lane? While we love seeing innovative off-meta strategies, there's a huge difference between a calculated creative pick that adds to the team and a pick that's just a clear rack of disrupting the game and outright trolling. This isn't about pushing boundaries, it's about actively sabotaging the team composition. So which was better? The old chaos or the new controlled frustration? The old system was certainly more chaotic, but at least you had that slim chance of instantly locking your main if you're on the upper sections of the draft phase. The new system removes that chaos, which is a definite plus, but replaces it with a different kind of frustration if you're consistently denied of your top choice. Personally, I like the new system because it attempts to bring order even if it's not perfect. The old system often felt like a coin flip for team composition. At least now, there's a framework, even if it needs refining. So how can we, the players, help nudge this system in the right direction? It's simple. Don't be afraid to hit that report button for players intentionally throwing or refusing to play their assigned lanes. Think of it as teamwork outside the game. One report might not do much, but a collective effort, those problematic players will quickly understand the true power of a united community and hopefully learn to play fairly. But for the solo queue warriors, what can Moonton do to improve this? I think allowing single lane queuing with a clear indication of the estimated wait times will be a huge step. Some players won't mind waiting longer just to play their specific lane. If roamers are less popular, the devs could consider introducing more appealing roam heroes, adjusting roam itemization, or adding something unique that's only for the roamers. This will naturally increase their popularity rather than forcing players into the role. And finally, if a single lane queue is not possible, a better transparency on why a player gets a certain lane could help manage their expectations. Perhaps showing the amount of players waiting? What do you think? However, it's worth noting that Moonton has stated that they are continually gathering feedback and looking to optimize the matchmaking system. So these changes aren't set in stone, and your voice as a community do matter. So what are your thoughts? Do you love the new lane matchmaking? Hate it, or are you somewhere in between? How do you think Moonton can improve it for everyone? Let us know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching.